perfect summer night. The stars were silver beads, so in the black cloak that was the sky. I wish my mind was as clear as the night. My feelings were thunder striking against the ground that were my morals. My eyes were dark, threatening to collapse as the gentle tune of the familiar music box rang in my ears. Each note piercing my heart like a sharp knife, each note becoming the ticking of a clock. Could this be the countdown before my sanity, my humane selfish loss? And yet, I didn't find some comfort at the end of this innocent life in front of my eyes. Deep down, I knew the answer as well as I knew the back of my hand. They accepted me, these so-called monsters, psychopaths, freaks of nature, said society had tagged them. Knew I wasn't like them, and yet they accepted me for who I was. Like society, these monsters understood how each individual was a snowflake, that we may all look the same, are all different. If these freaks of nature could understand this, why can't a society understand this too? Why are they so keen on everyone having to act the same way? And after spending so many hours with these monsters, my eyes have finally opened after all these years as society has sealed them close. These psychopaths weren't born this way. It is a society's acceptance, the pressure that society subjected them to, that shaped and corroded them into the villains they are today. And yet, I can't help but question, are they really monsters? They also had humane feelings. They felt anger, fear, sadness, as well as love and joy. They are labeled as killers, and yet, don't our governments do a similar thing by a greater scale? Our governments send each year countless of blissfully ignorant men and women to war, knowing that they are very likely to die for the better good of the nation. Not only this, but countless of innocent civilian lives are lost too. In most cases, these wars are fought to favor the minority. Don't these actions taken by our governments make them killers too? And what if the monsters have an exterior motive for their killings? What if they were trying to save their victims from being tangled and corroded by the ball of yarn that is society? What if they only kill so their victims may die a hero and not have to become a villain like they have? You put it this way, are they complete cold vicious monsters? All it would take is two simple words and the science would end. Two syllables and I would be able to go back to my new home, to my new family who accepted me. One small smile, together with a phrase, and a new person shall become. My past I shall leave behind, my humane side too. Be my humane self accepted by none, be accepted by all by myself, or be hated by most, but accepted by some, even if I lost faith in myself. Which one was I to choose? As my eyes drizzled, my heart knew what to do. A gentle smile barely managed to form before I had a face. I wish I had understood the encrypted message on the top of the music box. As this tune in my ears rings, soon by loud, but it shall be free. I even shook in my face on the small door in the center of the music box. So why didn't you run and save us both from this? It was too late now. There was no going back. That's where the final thoughts I had before I barely choked the key words, sweet dreams, which so happened to coincide with the phrase, go to sleep, dearest love, from the lyrics of the music box's lullaby. Who would have thought that those two simple words, sweet dreams, could cause the music box to emit a lethal frequency? Who would have thought the last time this new now corpse would hear was Brian's lullaby? As I saw the corpse before my eyes, I tried to calm my stormy eyes and slowly reached for an empty corner of my white dress. There, for this newly saved soul, a golden star shall soar. I had completed my task. I had freed one of society's puppets, and yet, why did the task feel incomplete? I was challenging society. Could it dismiss this challenge as a mere coincidence? They could easily believe my victim died in his sleep, by natural causes, and assume the air system had full control. I wanted them to feel uneasy. I needed them to acknowledge the challenge. That's when my eyes listlessly acknowledged the chain around my waist, slightly visible from behind the golden ribbon that was my dress's belt. They had recommended that I took a backup weapon in case the music box failed. I had chosen this weapon not only because I could use it at a medium distance, or a short distance if I could get behind the victim, but because it also had a sharp dagger-like shape around the ends. As I slowly took it with my shaking hands, I approached the corpse's arm. I knew there would be no going back after this. I would have to continue with the challenge. As I tried to stabilize my grip, I slowly left the dagger-like end penetrate the corpse's skin as I engraved the message, "One vegan lied Bethlehem, freed by Lullaby." Now the challenge was official. I knew perfectly well I shall become more entangled in the ball of yonder society. I know I shall one day, each new golden star day closer, be added to the monster marionette collection. This is the destiny I'm willing to take. The system may gain a new puppet. However, they shall lose so many on the way, so much power they shall lose. And the lullaby, a monster will become. If Brown's lullaby you hear, I'm a music box you find. Please abandon it if entangled from the citizen you don't want to become. If a paths happen to tangle, so a golden star you shall become, as an old childhood tune in your ears rang. I promise you, a monster you shall not become.